here she is, my newest financial burden, a Mercedes 240D diesel. Oh, the emblem isn't there, but we'll get one. I got this car for $500. Got it trailered to me for an extra 100 from the guy. Here's where we're taking a look at the interior. Shit's pretty fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. But I forgot what the butt was, but it's still all together at least. Dash is a bit cracked. I need to. It's quick release, you know. It's quick release. But yeah, pretty pimpin'. I ain't gonna lie. All right. And so the story of this car is, I really wasn't planning on buying a project car, but then this guy came up on Marketplace. I asked if it was available, and it was, and then I bought it. I've been wanting a restoration car for quite a long time now. Just always been kind of fascinated by the process, and I thought this would be a good contender because, believe it or not, this thing is almost entirely mechanical. There's hardly any electrical wiring or anything like that, which I thought would be good if I'm learning, so that I don't have to deal with any of that, because all the electrical bits just go straight to the interior, like the AC and the headlights and things like that. But the engine itself hardly runs on electricity at all. Speaking of that, taking a look under the hood here. Oh, she's squeaky and dusty. But here she is, all, what, 60 horsepower? Clean this guy up a little bit. It's kind of already dirty again. But here she is. She may have a few vacuum leaks. If I had to guess, then the cooling system may need some work, because where the radiator should be, there isn't one. But source that. You could just buy a new one on eBay. The hard part about that, though, is some fucking clown that thought it would be a good idea to just chop this on either side here. Why? I can't think of any reason why you would do this. Like, was the radiator that hard to get out that you had to caveman and cut the fucking seam? And now it's gonna be extra hard because I gotta make this part line up with that part so that the hood will close. So that'll be fun. But this thing is carbureted. It's a diesel. I've never worked on a diesel before, so that'll be interesting. First thing, obviously, I'll need a battery, and then I've had this car for about a month now, and I haven't had enough money to work on it, so it's just kind of been sitting here, and I've just kind of been plugging in hoses where the hoses have been left off, and roughly cleaning out some of the dirt and debris. But I got that puppy right here, good old Harbor Freight, because I bought this little hand vacuum. Piece of shit, I barely fucking did anything, but it was like 20 bucks, so can't really complain there. But yeah, down in here, couldn't quite reach, and it looks like something made a nest in there, so that'll need cleaned out. But the whole drivetrain is here, which is a pretty big deal. It goes into gear. It is an automatic, but this isn't a driver's car. It's not like I'll be shifting gears down Lime Creek Road in this thing. It's a cruiser. 0 to 60 is like 25 seconds or something like that. It's rubbish. Look in here. Oh, it looks kind of clean in there. Any oil on the dipstick? No. Well, that's fun. Let's not worry about that. Windshield all in one piece, just how I like it. Fender, crumpled. The door doesn't open. This fender, I'm probably just gonna replace, get a whole new one. The door and pretty much the whole rest of the side here, I may try my hand at body work, just so I can learn a thing or two. But, I mean, this thing's got freaking paint-matched hubcaps. Is that not the coolest thing in the whole entire world? The interior, for being 45 years old, really isn't that bad. I took out the floor mats because I have them up on the balcony. I was gonna try to clean them. But look at her. I did start the process of removing the tint because you can kind of see it's a bluish tint in here, but it's more purple in real life, and it's that cheap-ass Walmart tint. But this window, I got it all removed, and it looks fantastic. I love the fishbowl look so much more. Same thing on the back windshield here. You couldn't even see through it. And now look at that, all nice and pretty. I actually just posted the TikTok yesterday. It just says, please don't tint a classic. Oh my God, the most engagement bait, rage bait post I've ever seen. I don't even believe that, but it's just so funny how in the comments everyone was so mad. Like, I'm tinting every car I buy. I'm putting 5% all around on every goddamn car. Yeah, I'll probably fucking tint this too eventually. I like the fishbowl look, and it's kept in the garage, so might as well. Sunroof. It is an electric sunroof, which, out of all the things in this car, that is kind of the one thing that I do wish was manual, because since sunroofs can go bad so easily, I haven't even tried opening this one, because I still haven't bought a battery for it. Money's been tight. My fucking foot broke. It's been rough. This will not be a fast process of restoring this car. I definitely want this project to be my complete passion project and first experience in anything like this. So I want to take my time and make sure I do it right and learn a lot along the way. Oh, look at that. There's a little caterpillar guy just sitting in the little speedometer. Look at him. Oh, now you can also see it's got 230,000 miles on it, but that's nothing for these puppies right here, I gotta tell you. I can't remember the exact number, but apparently there was one of these that went up to 4.2 million miles or something, because they still use these as taxi cabs in South Africa, even though this is a 45-year-old car. It did come with the original service manual and Haynes manual. But yeah, it came with a whole bunch of cool things. Here's a little old parts magazine. This one is completely fucked. But still have some cool pictures on the inside, different marks, some of the wood trim. But this is what I was really excited about. This is from the dealership, the original owner's manual and service manual and everything. You can even see the date there, 8/5/83. That's insane. Yeah, original owner's manual and everything. I just think, I don't know, I just think stuff like this is the coolest. Here's the manual. You can see she's seen better days, but it's still got all the information in there, and I'll probably use this until I find one on eBay. But I always just thought these cars were cool. This was never the plan. This was never a dream car. This is just kind of, I saw a good deal on Marketplace and I stepped on it. But funnily enough, this is the same car that I got a tattoo of in February of this year, before I had even thought about getting one of these. I always just thought they were such a pretty car, and I've never even been a Mercedes guy. I've been a Honda guy my whole life. I have the Civic and the Fit that have been my main project cars that are still dailies, but it's all I've really worked on is Hondas up until now. And I always thought I was a BMW guy, because an E30 was my dream car, but turns out, shit happens. The other reason is because it's almost entirely rust-free somehow. It's insane that for a car that's older than my mom, it's no shade, Mom, but there's hardly any rust. I mean, there's of course the surface rust, but under here, I thought the floor would have been gone, but she's sturdy. I thought it would have gone bacon fender by now, but no, she's all good. But yeah, when I saw that this car was pretty complete, the drivetrain was all there, besides the radiator, but that's replaceable. But when I saw it was basically rust free, because I turned up when I messaged this guy and I came and saw it, I was fully expecting it to just be a rust bucket and be this isn't even worth saving, but I don't know, it just kind of felt right and I just had to buy it. I'd rather spend more fixing the car than buy a car that works. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is unbox this And basically just go in the engine bay and the interior and try to get where this little dinky hand vacuum couldn't. One of the shitty things about working in this garage is that's my outlet. That is my only outlet. And yes, I have all these, but with the light on, I tried using my heat gun and the lights flickered. So clearly not a lot of power run into that, but we're gonna hook this up and hope we don't trip the breaker or whatever. See what happens. Oh yeah! She sucks. All right, well, I was trying to set up the camera and I broke the new shop vac. Wasn't sure how this worked, and still don't really know how it works, but it doesn't fold that way. I learned that. Maybe this will help. Now that I'm looking at the dash here, I'm wondering if this is even the dash, or if this is a dash cover, because when I take this off, it literally just falls off. It's put on with double-sided tape. So I'm wondering if this whole thing will just come off and it'll look better. So it is coming off. I mean, it is still really cracked there, which makes me think this is just an aftermarket cover they put on. Some silicone gunk, but it literally just, oh my god, it's so fragile. It's literally just breaking apart. There's also a wire here that goes down into here. Can't really see where it leads to either. Oh, I can pull on it until right there. That's interesting. Yeah, this has to be a cover. Mercedes dash cover for sale. Ah. Here we got dash top. Where does this wire go? It starts here and it ends I don't know. Oh fucking Christ, what is this? Oh my god. Yeah, this is definitely the original dash. Oh, what is this? Why is this wire still here? Why is my foot broken? The glove box actually looks pretty nice. She's pretty cooked. Oh my. Oh, it's so gross. Yeah. Well, that sucks. I guess the question now is, what the fuck am I gonna do with this dash? What have I done? It's literally just... Oh my god. Tortilla chips. I guess this answers my question. I don't know if I enjoyed the answer. Alright, yeah, it seems like it had one of these dash covers on, one of these plastic dash covers, which was apparently $200, which is kind of crazy. But the part I don't understand is why you had to silicone it on. Why? Yeah, that'll work. Definitely not what I would have preferred, but, you know, it'll cover up the cracks until I can afford the fucking $200 one. But, you know, it is what it is. Only thing that sucks is... But, it is what it is. Alright, it's a new day. And I got some tires. All right, I got it jacked up. Got it on stands. But I also just realized I didn't break the lug nuts first, so I'm just gonna take the hubcaps off and see what happens. That was easy. This has lug bolts actually, which is interesting. Whew. These tires are cooked. Hopefully that's just something from the tire. I was just about to say the wheel bearing feels good. That rubbing sound does not. I don't think this is gonna work. No. Fuck. Ah, I got it. Bolt didn't snap either. Good roll. Okay. Harbor Freight Special. You don't look too bad. This is so light. I've never been able to do that with a tire before. Alright, I haven't looked at any of the suspension or brakes on this. This is literally my first time taking off the wheel. Got some little shells in here. Some type of nest growing in here. Ugh. That's disgusting. But I guess this was like Snail City at one point. It's clean. All right, now I'll just do that for the rest of the wheels. These do, I guess, have a divorced shock and spring setup, which is kind of interesting. And in the front, this is the front tire, so, huh. All right, one thing I just remembered actually is that whenever we pulled this into the garage, the brakes were not braking, so I believe these might be seized. Yeah, I ain't supposed to sound like that. Oh my god, I was wondering why this wheel wasn't spinning. Alright, got them all looking pretty good. This one looks pretty good. They all look a lot shinier than they were before. Eventually I do want to respray these, even though they are steelies, but I mean, it's what the hubcaps bolt onto, so like this one especially was really missing a lot of the paint, but like this one over here, not too bad. But yeah, eventually, once I get paint for these, I'll paint them. Wheels loaded. Alrighty, all good to go. It's looking dumped. To the tire shop. In and bro said, on today's episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up. That's pretty fucked up. You know what else is fucked up? $140 for tire mounting and balancing? What the fuck? I knew I should have just gone to Walmart. Shit, I could have fucking slapped them tires on myself. Ooh, let's go see this GTR over here. Outside of Home Depot. Ooh, she purdy. Okay, okay, she purdy. I see you, I see you. You already know. There they are. Nice and fresh. There's my crutches. Pretty easily that time. Voila. We got a wheel. Much better. I don't know if I mentioned it. These are a set of Pranks tires. It says they were on sale at Walmart, so it'll do the job. Looks so much taller now that it's not flat. Well, I filmed all that and realized I forgot to film an outro, so I wanted to say, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I would really appreciate if you gave this video a like and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me because being a YouTuber has been my dream ever since I was a little kid. For this channel, I really wanted to make an emphasis on automotive content and fixing up old cars like this, so if that's something you enjoy, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.